Hi folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. As promised earlier, today I'm going to tell you about paper pattern of paper 1, its syllabus, and a brief introduction about the syllabus contents. Okay, to start with, paper pattern of paper 1 is the total marks given to it is 50. The time period that is allowed for attempting this paper is 1.5 hours. It has 5 questions in it and you are supposed to answer any 4 out of them. Okay, moreover, first 2 questions are compulsory. So to be precise, first 2 questions compulsory, and then 3, 4 and 5, 3 questions, and you'll pick up any 2 out of them and attempt them. Okay, question 1. Question 1 is going to be from the Quranic passages set for special study. There are 15 passages in total. In the main contents, our first 5 passages are basically God and Himself. They talk about God's unity, which is Tawheed. And they talk about God's matchless attributes, His power, His authority in the whole universe. Okay, and then His knowledge, unlimited knowledge, which actually encompasses the whole universe. Okay, so first 5 passages talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, talks about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's unique personality, His attributes. So that's pretty much all about the very first 5 topics, first 5 passages. Passage number 6 up to 10, they talk about Allah's relationship with His created world. Okay, Allah's relationship with human being, with the nature. Okay. So they talk about all this, starting from the very first passage of the Quran, Surah Al-Fatiha, which is passage number 6, in terms of passages set for special study, in which, a man shows, every human being shows that they need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they need His guidance, okay, to the right path. Okay, because it's only Almighty Allah who can guide him into the right path. And we have the book given to us, revealed to us, revealed for us, revealed to the Prophet ﷺ, and it was revealed for the whole humanity, to be honest. People who are non-Muslims, even they they have this opportunity to learn about the Quran. Even obviously on this channel, it's not confined to the students of O levels who are going to appear in the Islamiyat subject, but obviously anybody else who would like to learn about Islam, I'm going to try and explain as much as possible, within the limitations of my knowledge. Okay, going forward, from passage number 11 to 15, they talk about Allah's relationship with His messengers. Okay, and they talk about messengers starting from Adam alayhi salam, Prophet Adam alayhi salam, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, Prophet Isa alayhi salam, and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So how they had, what is the relationship of God with His messengers, and obviously how God helped them in their difficult times, how Allah taught them about Himself, and what were the challenges that they faced, and how their community rejected them, and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala helped them in their difficult times. So these are the 15 passages taken from the Quran, and question 1, which carries 8 marks, they'll give you 3 passages from them, and you will write about their theme and importance. 2 out of them, you'll pick up 2 out of them, and you'll write about their theme and importance. Theme and importance, you do not need to worry about these terms over here. To be honest, theme and importance, you're not supposed to memorize the theme and importance of any of the passages. I'm going to give you an easiest way on how to attempt the passages in terms of their theme and importance, how to write their theme, how to write their importance. Theme is what the passage talks about, okay, or what is the main idea behind the passage, okay. Importance is how important the passage is, or the theme of the passage is in a believer's life. That is the importance. Okay, so we'll discuss them in detail once we get onto our syllabus. Talking about question number 2, which is a compulsory question. Once again, just like question 1, it is also a compulsory question. Now this question carries 14 marks. It has 2 parts. Part A requires an essay lengthy answer. It is of 10 marks, and part B is basically a 4-mark question, and it basically requires your insight about the topics. It requires your knowledge, your general knowledge about the topics, and that's pretty much all about question 2 part B. So question 1, question 2 are compulsory questions, and then starting from question number 3, 4 and 5, you will be required to pick up any 2 out of them and write their answers. All these questions carry 14 marks, and all these questions has 2 parts, just like question number 2. Part A, part B. Part A carries 10 marks and part B carries 4 marks. So you will be required to write answer of any 2 of the questions from 3, 4 and 5. So basically what you're doing is you're attempting this paper of 50 marks in which you have got 1.5 hours of time to attempt, and then first 2 questions are compulsory, and from 3, 4 and 5 you will pick up any 2 questions and attempt them. We'll talk about how will you manage your time. A time management is going to be a totally separate video. I'm going to be focusing on each and every question, how to attempt the questions, how much time you will spend on what area of answering the question. Alright, so question number 3 and question number 4, what they say is 3 or 4, but typically they always put up 2 questions, 3 and 4, from the life of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's a pretty longer topic. There are 2 main areas, Makki life and Madni life. Okay, time period which is spent in Makkah, 13 years of time period roughly, and then time period which is spent in Medina, 10 years of time period, that is called Madani period or Madni life. Starting from Prophet Sallallahu blessed birth, and there are the early events in his life, then migration to Medina. After migration to Medina, battles are over there, and then finally the last topic is his sad demise. So that is the topic, and they're gonna put up 2 questions from this topic. The last question, what they say is 4 or 5, but typically they put up question number 5 from the first Islamic community. First Islamic community is once again a pretty long topic. It is filled with biographies of Prophet's companions, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, his wives, his children, his grandchildren, and then the scribes of the divine revelation. The scribes were basically the people who used to write the revelation. Since we know that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was not a learned person, he did not know how to read and write. So it was the duty of scribes to write the revelation of the Holy Quran. So that completes the pattern, as well as your general introduction about the syllabus as well. In an upcoming video, I'm going to be telling you about the paper pattern of paper 2, and a general intro about the syllabus of paper 2. Okay, till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.